Hi guys, today we've got a couple of videos for you. One is from Random Patriot and one is from Denver Metro Audits. There's links in the description to both channels, so please head over and get subscribed.
I just thought of something I wanted to ask you if you got a minute. If you're busy, I can come back. So, the Halloween incident with the trick-or-treating girls, whatever happened with all that? Is there charges being pressed against them still?
I don't know the answer.
You don't know anything about that? Were you involved in that at all?
I was, yes.
You showed up?
Yes.
What do you think about it? You think Lieutenant May was in the right for escalating it to that level?
I mean, we're doing our jobs.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, it was. I think Lieutenant May was in the wrong. I'm not saying I think everyone else that showed up was in the wrong. They were doing their jobs, but I do think he was in the wrong. What do you think about it?
I mean, we were just doing our jobs.
Do you think he was in the right? Would you? Or let me ask you this:
Okay.
Would you have done it the same way?
I couldn't say. I mean, I wasn't in that situation, so I couldn't.
You've seen the video. You should know whether, if someone shows me a job site I've not been on, I'll tell you what I would have done or not would have done. So what would you have done on that job site?
I mean, he encountered somebody that broke the law and he dealt with the situation. So, I mean, that's all.
So you think if someone's littering, it's okay to escalate it to violence?
I mean, if you have a non-compliant suspect.
I mean, he went hands-on with them before they were non-compliant.
Okay. I mean, I wasn't there for that portion, so I mean, I can't.
You seen the video?
His body camera footage?
Yeah.
I think everybody has, yeah.
Right. So do you think it's okay to go hands-on with someone for littering, even if they don't like the fact that they got caught littering? That it's okay to escalate it with a minor to violence? He immediately grabbed out, and the girl was actually apologizing to him and saying she would pick it up, and he threw her out of the way. And then that's when it escalated with the other girls, because he immediately goes hands-on with a minor over a Red Bull can on Halloween. You ever TP a house when you were a kid?
No, I can't say that I did.
Any of your friends do that or anything? I'm not saying I did either.
Yeah, I think
it's just a general question.
A couple of my friends probably did.
You think they should have got beat up for it?
I mean, I don't know.
Do you guys think it's okay to go hands-on with someone for littering? Let me ask you this. If I threw a cigarette butt right in front of you right now, would you go hands-on with me?
It's all going to depend on the situation.
Well, in this situation.
All right. What are we doing right now?
Asking you a question.
Okay. Are these other units investigating something right now?
No idea. They came up and talked to us first.
Oh, right. Well, I'm sorry. I'd be asking if he was busy.
Okay, if they're investigating or if they're doing something right now, by law, you're interfering in a governmental operation, so y'all need to...
Interfering is a physical act, so asking him a question is not interfering. And I literally...
Sir.
And sir, hold on, let me finish.
Let me
finish, and then I'll let you talk. And whenever I walked up here, I asked him specifically, hey, are you busy? Because if you are, I'll come back. And he said, no, what's up? So now we're talking. I didn't just come bombard him. I literally asked him, are you busy? Can we talk? And he said, yes.
Okay.
And I said, I'll walk away if you want me to.
We were as polite to him as we would be to our mothers.
Yeah.
Okay. But
And
if the
don't
units are here
threaten
in the
us with
parking
arrest.
lot, then they're taking care of an official business.
Okay, that's fine.
That's fine.
Okay, then we don't need to be right here where they're taking care of the business.
Well, we
They were-
asked them, and they said they would talk.
That's something I wanted to ask you if you got a minute. If you're busy, I can come back.
what's up?
That's something I wanted to ask you if you got a minute. If you're busy, I can come back.
What's up?
Sir, I think you're coming up and you don't know what the situation is, and you're assuming a lot of things right now.
I'm not assuming.
You absolutely are assuming, because you're assuming that I just came up here and started bombarding them, and you
didn't say
didn't.
that.
You didn't hear me ask permission and say, "What's up? Are you busy?" And he said, "No. What's going on?" And we talked.
I can tell you straight up, we don't usually hang out here in the parking lot, so we're not just out here visiting. If we're here, we're on official police business.
Cool. Good. Cool.
Well, we
Okay.
don't
So
normally hang out here
that's
either,
not an
but
assumption, okay?
we
That has
are.
nothing to do with what you assumed a bunch of other things. Now you're trying to change the subject to something that doesn't even matter.
You assumed we were interfering with an
You assumed we were interfering. You assumed that when they came up and talked to me is because they thought I was part of the call. All that's assuming. All that's assuming.
Explaining to you that if they're out here, they're on official business.
Okay.
But if you're
Until
in
they
uniform
can-
in your car, you're on official business.
You're always on official business.
That doesn't necessarily mean I
gentlemen.
can't talk to you.
Are you on
We're
official business right
finished
now? So back to my question. If I threw a cigarette down right now in front of everyone here, would you go hands-on with me? What would you do? if I threw a cigarette butt down right now?
I know what this is in reference to.
Yeah.
And I'm going to just tell you like this. Each situation is going to be handled.
Okay, so I'm not talking about that situation. I'm talking about this situation. If I pulled a
You
cigarette
would be
butt,
asked to pick it up.
okay, let's say I didn't pick it up. What happens?
It's still a Class A misdemeanor. You can still go to jail.
Okay, so if I don't pick it up and I walk away,
There's a lot of ifs in life, okay?
Well,
and I'm not going to if this
I'm just
conversation
asking
with
you a few
so
questions.
This conversation is finished.
Okay.
You seem uncomfortable answering my questions.
What's the Third Amendment to the Constitution?
As far as that, I don't recall right offhand.
And you sworn up to uphold the Constitution, did you not?
I am.
Okay. Would you look that up when next time you go in and remember?
I
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you.
Awesome, thank you.
Can you quote me all of the Fourth and the Fifth Amendment or the 16th Amendment?
Not by word, but I can
Okay.
tell you what it's about.
I could do most of that, yeah, definitely. What's
All right,
the
we're finished right
what's the
here.
5 elements of the First Amendment? That's an easy one. What's the 5 elements of the First Amendment? I'll give you a
We're
hint.
finished with this conversation.
I'm going to give you a hint
okay?
because I want you to get it right. The acronym is RAPS, R-A-P-P-S.
I'm gonna get out. I'll make sure I'm out of the way.
R-A-P-P-S.
Are conducting an official
All right, I'm not-
investigation,
I won't
so
bother
Y'all need to
We'll leave it alone.
move down.
We're good right here.
the area that
I'm
he's
allowed to stand right here.
No, sir, you're not. You're going to have to move from where he's investigating this.
It's not impeding anything.
Sir, this is what I'm fixing to tell you. You're interfering with a governmental operation.
Interfering-
If you do not
interfering
move from right here,
is a-
I'm not going to
Hey.
explain it to you.
Do you have a
further.
lieutenant?
Is this the lady he's working with?
Do you have a lieutenant?
I'm a sergeant.
Do you have a lieutenant, sergeant?
I do have a.
Can I get him down here, please?
No.
Because you don't know what you're saying right now.
I can tell you, you need to move.
Interfering is a physical
You
act.
need to move. You
So-
don't know the statute.
so-
you need
Hey,
to
that's-
move.
that's assault.
That is assault.
I got it.
You need to move.
Brother, give me my phone and I'm leaving. Give me my
Yeah,
phone.
you're fixing to move.
Okay, give me my phone and I'll
You back up,
give
and
me
I
my-
will give you your
Give
phone.
me my phone and I'll leave. You just screwed up, man.
If you're gonna rightfully,
We're gonna stay on the sidewalk.
get somewhere you can lawfully record.
We'll stay on the
Not a
sidewalk.
place
I
that
don't
we
mind
know
where
I can lawfully record right here. Thank you, Captain. You're. Oh, I'm very sorry.
Look, we're not interfering. We're not going to say anything to anybody. We're going to stand here and we're going to be quiet.
You just let your ego get ahead of you, man.
I'm going to stay at. We're not,
Sergeant M. Brown, what's your badge number, please?
My badge number is 16.
16.
And if you will read the statute, it does not have to be physical.
It is
It
it-
can be verbal.
No, it can't.
You don't know the law very
I do know it. I know it better than you. You don't even know the First Amendment, brother.
From what he was telling me, that the guys were here on official business and they were trying to answer calls for service, and y'all were filming that. And he was just, from what he told me, that he just asked you guys, don't interrupt their official business. Don't interrupt. I'm just talking. Okay. But anyway, he just said that they were trying to do official business, and by you guys being up in their business, he just asked you to step away from them while they do their official.
And we
business.
did immediately.
Well, that's fine. That's fine.
Well, then he took my phone and broke it and got in my face and threatened to arrest if I don't leave the
yeah,
premises.
threatened to arrest us both.
I mean, I don't know what transpired to provoke that
you
either
got
way.
an obvious break.
I mean,
equipment here.
my stuff's broken and we got it on film, so
I mean,
we're
on
obviously
film. You guys are on film just as well.
we're
We have
obviously
body
not
cameras.
lying. So
we filmed the same thing.
so are you kind of in the? Like, what's your stance on all this?
Well, until I see a video of otherwise, I mean, it's just.
So you're just gonna take his word over ours?
It's not,
Maybe teach
no.
out.
What I'm saying is, there's two sides to every story, right? So.
Well, it's pretty obvious what happened. I got broken
Well-
material in my pocket.
Well, but you're telling me what happened. He's telling me.
That
different-
corporal probably already.
Are you-
What did the corporal tell you?
Are you listening to me?
I am, but you're just. I already know what you're saying. You're taking his side. All you have is his side and my side, so you're not going to take a stance on it. Is what you're saying, right? You got two sides, and you don't know who to believe, so you're going to believe your sergeant.
No. You have a video, and he has a video. I'd like to go look at both of those.
I'd like to file a complaint on him, please.
For
Assault.
So,
come on.
I can tell you, you need to move.
Interfering is a physical
You
act.
need to move. You
So-
don't know the statute.
And battery.
yeah.
Really?
I have broken. Bro.
He reached out.
Right, but I think, don't you think that's a little.
No, I do not.
Really?
Don't you think he
I would've did
took it
that
a little
to him,
far?
you
Like a
would've
normal
interrupted me.
person.
Stop interrupting
You're
me.
crazy, brother. This is
See,
crazy.
So you're not listening to me.
No, because you're taking their side.
Nobody.
Let him
All right,
listen.
so here's the side, okay? You can come here Monday. The captain will be here. You're more than welcome talking to her.
This is
Captain
Hot Springs
King,
Police Department.
Hot Springs Police Department.
Trash.
Why would you go and say?
Because that's what you're acting.
Nobody.
I just got assaulted, and you're
No,
taking
you
his
didn't.
side.
You didn't get assaulted.
I absolutely did.
What is assault?
Any unwanted touching,
Yes.
according to statute.
And what do you think that he did?
He reached out, snatched the phone out of his hand.
After what? After he told him to
After
step back?
I backed up,
Did he tell you to step back?
and I did,
And then what did you do after that?
and I kept backing up wherever he
That's
told
not
me
what they're
to.
saying, and you won't let me go look at the video to say.
Go look at it. I'll wait. I'll wait.
Okay.
Or you want me to show you? I got it.
If you have it, let's see it.
Here, his will be a better view.
Oh, you got your on screen lock.
Yeah. Okay, there's the sergeant.
A few minutes later.
How's this actually operate?
So you hold it like this, and that attaches right there. See that's broken?
That is broken. Yes, I do see that is broken.
I'm not going to pretend it was $100 or anything. It was literally 15 bucks at Walmart. If I could get my money to replace that and an apology, I would love to shake his hand and just be out of here.
No complaints with A.
That's entirely up to Sergeant Brown if he would like to do that. I mean, I think that we all learned a little bit from this incident, and I think we can all be a little bit better in how we do it. Like I discussed with you about,
yes, sir.
You know, letting somebody disengage and not trying to re-engage and try to make them, you know, look bad in front of folks. So that's.
I'm not, I don't mean to argue, but I promise you, I wasn't trying to. If he knew the answer, then he doesn't look bad. I didn't know he didn't know the answer.
Yeah.
I asked him a question, hoping he would answer
Just
it.
listening on the camera, I could see. I took it as that, and I was not a part of it, and I took it as you were just trying to be confrontational and show him that you knew more than he did and was just trying to embarrass him.
I asked him the easiest question there is to the Constitution. Literally, if I wanted to find hold on, let me finish real quick. If I wanted to stump him, I would have asked him a way harder question. Trust me, I know plenty. I asked him literally the easiest one I could think of, and I can show you other videos of me doing this and cops knowing it, and I post it, and it's awesome because I love them to know it. I want you to know the First Amendment. Like, I need you to know the First Amendment. I do not expect you not to know it. I expect you to know it. So when I ask you it, I'm expecting you to answer me, just like other cops do.
So why wouldn't it be something like this? Like, hey, if you don't know the 5 things about the First Amendment, I'd like to give you an acronym that helps me remember. And
That's literally what I said.
It's not, well, it's kind of, okay, but the way you went about it.
Well,
was very
okay,
confrontational.
I won't argue with that. You're right.
It wasn't like, hey, let me help you out.
But I will say, you're right. I'm not going to argue with that. But before that, it was me and the other cops were having a really good conversation.
You were, I saw that.
And then he came and escalated it by assuming a bunch of things he didn't know. And then now me and him are kind of having a not so good conversation. And that's where that tone came from, because he came in with a bunch of assumptions that he had no idea about, that I was bombarding those cops and I wouldn't leave them alone, when literally you saw me ask if you're busy or not, and I'll come back if you are.
I did see that.
And so he assumed a bunch of stuff, and now me and him are arguing because he's assuming stuff, and I'm still trying to give him an easy question. I would love to fist bump or elbow.
I'm done with this conversation.
But I just want an apology, dude. I'll even say sorry to you for making you look dumb.
But you always want to put in the last word. You don't want to listen to what I've got to say. So you can...
No, I want an apology. I don't want a speech from you. I want an apology. And I'll apologize right back. I don't want a speech first.
I apologize if I made you feel uncomfortable.
What about my equipment?
We will address that.
Do you apologize for breaking my equipment and getting in my face?
As far as being in the face, you had your camera within 12 inches or less.
You walked up to me. I didn't move,
Right,
brother. You got in my face. It's on camera you getting in my face. And that is why I call Hot Springs Police Department trash. Because you could have just apologized and we could be cool, but you would rather hold your ego in your pants and walk in the police station.
Hi. You have an appointment?
Yeah.
What time?
8:40.
First name?
So, no,
Christopher.
We don't have any filming in front of the counters. So can you turn it off at the counters for me, please?
What's your name?
Dominic Cassis.
Dominic
Yes.
Cassis?
Cassis, yes.
Okay.
We just can't have any filming within 12 feet of the counters. You're more than welcome to film everywhere else.
No, that's your policy. I've read it. I'm aware of your policy. So,
Okay.
But it's not a law, so I can record anywhere. Anything I can see in here, and anywhere in the public accessible area.
Okay, well,
I can't record behind the glass, but I can record at the glass.
No, you cannot.
Yes, sir, I can.
You're not.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
You can't record at the counters because of
Yes.
because of people's personal
No,
information.
you would like me not to, but I can. Lawfully, I can. So.
I'm going to need you to turn the camera off when you're at our counters for me.
Okay.
You're welcome to film everywhere else, absolutely.
I'm
but
welcome to film.
You can't film up at the counters.
Yes, sir, I can.
So we got to have you quit filming at the counters, okay?
So we're at number 17 over here. So this guy right here thinks that he's going to prevent me from recording at the counter, I guess.
Yep.
So that's a policy, sir. It's not a law. So I'm going to 1 instead of
Yes.
17?
Yep, you're going to 1 instead of 17.
What's your last name?
I know that.
Do you know what the harassment law is in Colorado? It's CRS 18-8-111. Subsection C, I believe, is where someone follows around in a public place with the intent to alarm or annoy. So since you're following me around unwanted in a public place, you're actually committing harassment.
Okay.
So can you just leave me alone?
When you stop
I'm a
filming,
free
yes.
American here in a public building. I don't need you to follow me around and blare your
If you would
music.
like to stop filming, then I can do that.
No. I have a constitutional right to record in here.
Okay, well,
You know that,
I
right?
got to protect people's personal information, so.
But I'm not getting anyone's personal information. I'm over here in the lobby right now, sitting down like everyone else.
That's why I turned off my music, but I got to make sure when you go up there that you're not going to be recording.
But you don't
other
need to be
people's personal
following me
information.
around. Okay? That's harassment.
I don't
You're
feel
following
safe.
me around in a public place.
I don't feel safe with you here.
That's why I have
here
to
we
follow
go.
you around.
You're not allowed to record me. Please leave.
This guy doesn't feel safe with me here.
I don't.
So you can stop recording?
See, the reason
you can
why
stop recording, or I'm going to be standing right next to you.
the reason
entire
why
time.
people act like this is because you are the one that works here and you're the security guard. So when you start acting like this, people think that I'm doing something wrong, and then everyone turns into
Well,
like a
you
mob
are
against
doing
me.
something wrong. You're breaking a federal law right
Okay,
now.
well, why? How come the cops aren't here arresting me then?
Because we haven't called them yet.
Yeah, because they would. That I read that law. That's a Cora law.
It's a Colorado revised statute stating that it's illegal to record people's personal information
I
without
just
their
looked up
consent.
the law. It doesn't say anything about recording. Okay,
It says
it has to do with Cora laws.
It has to
Do you
do
know
with
what
you
Cora
cannot. It has to do with you cannot obtain other people's personal information.
Why don't you go pull that up and show me where it says that in the law? Because I just looked it up. It doesn't say that.
Okay, that's your belief.
It's a fact. And if you want to challenge me, why don't you call the police and see what they do? Because they're going to tell you there's nothing we can do, man. That law is just some law. I could write any law up there too. I could write the law for murder 1 and put it up there too and say that's for recording. Doesn't make it so.
What are we trying to do here?
I was here just to get my new driver's license.
Okay, that's all I was asking.
Yeah.
I'm in the works of talking with them. You know you can be here and filming, right?
Yep, absolutely.
You know your rights. So
I do.
we're just gonna hang out here. They want to talk to my supervisor.
Okay.
We're just gonna hang out here, man.
Right. Yeah, he was trying to tell me that I'm in violation of the law. Well, I know the policy is for 12 feet from the counter, so I understand their policy, but it's not a law. So I just wanted to document my own interaction, my own personal information, not other people's. So.
Okay.
But he was trying to
That's
say that, yeah, I'm committing a crime and this and that. So actually, he was committing a crime because he's in violation of harassment, CRS 18-8-111, following someone around in a public place with the intent to alarm or annoy.
Okay.
So he repeatedly followed me around this entire building.
Okay.
So actually, he's the only one that's broken the law today.
Okay. All right. Well, like I was just explaining where we're at, what we're doing. I just didn't want to leave you out of the loop and feel like I wasn't talking to you
I
and explaining
appreciate
things.
you.
All right.
Can I get your business card, please?
Yep. Sure. Of course.
Security guard is a little bit hurt because they're not going to arrest me, so he's requesting a supervisor come down here. So we're waiting for the supervisor to come down here and give him a second education, I guess. So they told you the same thing that I've told you, right?
I'm not talking.
I told you there's nothing they can do, man. I'm not committing a crime. I told you that.
I'll talk to you when you quit recording. Okay?
This is a
Gotcha.
public building. Look at that unprofessionalism of this guy. He tried to say that. I thought you said you could kick me out for any reason and refuse service, right?
We can definitely refuse service. We don't have to help you.
Yes, you do.
The thing is, they're not even gonna leave if you don't leave.
You can't refuse me business as a public building, man. You have to serve me.
Did you get what you came here accomplished?
Yes, sir. I
Yeah,
did.
you got your driver's license, whatever you were doing with that, figured out. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that got dealt with. Like I said, we're still being wild. They wanted to talk to the supervisor without me. They thought I was being too abrasive in how I was commenting to them. so they're talking to a sergeant.
I heard you over there. I appreciate it.
So we're just gonna hang out here for you, all right?
Sounds good.
All right, thank you.
Cool. All right, guys, so I'm very impressed with this officer, and he's doing an excellent job upholding the law. If he's willing to apologize to me on camera and let me know, and
I don't think
I have a right to record in here, I won't pursue any charges.
Okay, I'll ask him. I'm not gonna make him. I'm not
Right.
gonna do anything like that. I'll ask him if he wants to apologize. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be a no, but that's where. But I'll let him know. Okay.
Thanks.
You hear that?
Yeah. If you want to turn the camera off, I will.
No, it's got to be on camera. So you would apologize to me, but not on camera? Okay. So I guess we'll go ahead and pursue the charges then.
Okay. And we'll go back here.
All right, guys, I gave him an opportunity. I did a name against the press and gave him a chance.
All right, Chris. Good luck with the rest of your day, man.
All right, you too.
Good morning.
Can I get a case report, or is that?
Do you understand why they have
You have
this
that
line
card
here?
I gave you?
Yeah, I do have the card.
Can I just write it on that one
Yeah,
for
sure.
you?
Sir, do you understand why this line is right here?
Hold on 1 second, sir.
Okay. It was 60.
6901.
As well as I can write on something with no hard back.
Right.
Front information, back is your case number right there.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
All right.
So
have a
the
good day.
reason behind their ruling is they don't want recording of people's personal information.
Right.
So that's why there's the line here, and that's why that rule and that is in place.
Gotcha.
So if you would stay behind the line, that'd be for the best.
Well, I mean, I'm already done with my business, and I recorded at the front counter. So
Okay.
it's a policy. It's not a law. So.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
next time I come back here to do, because I'm probably gonna have to definitely do a follow-up now. So next time I have to get a new license, I'm gonna come in with my camera and I'm gonna record at the front counter again.
Okay. Obviously, that's not it's violating their policies.
That's okay.
Okay.
I'm not bound to their policy because I don't work here.
Okay.
I'm only bound to the law.
Okay. Have a good day.
All right, you too. Your officers did a lot better than you, Sergeant. Can I get your card? Sergeant. Can I get your card, please? Sergeant, can I get your card, please? Larson.
Yes.
That. Thanks again, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Have a good one.
You too. Your lead officer over there did a great job, man.
I appreciate that.
I mean, you did a pretty good job too, like, educating them and not, telling me that I can't do something, but you're trying to get me to abide by the policy, man. I don't have to abide by that. You know that, right?
Okay.
I mean, you shouldn't even tell me that it would be the best thing to just stay 12 feet away, right?
Okay.
I mean, you swore an oath to the Constitution when you took your job as a Lakewood police officer in the United States, right?
Okay. Have a good day.
So you
Chris.
wouldn't want to enforce a policy on me that would violate my First Amendment, right? Would you?
Okay.
That doesn't seem right. You want to honor your oath like your officers did over there, right? That'd be the best thing. Make yourself look good. I like to highlight good officers, man.
And obviously, we're doing a report for this. You got the case number right?
I do.
Do we have your information correct?
Yeah, you do.
Chris Cordova.
That's me.
Okay. Have a good day.
It's fine that you dox me because everyone knows my last name, but that just proves how big of a tyrant douchebag you are, man.
Okay. Have a good day.
Dumbass. I give respect when it's deserved, and you deserve no respect. You're a coward, bud. And the only reason you didn't arrest me is because you have no authority to. You couldn't wait to put me in handcuffs, clown. That's how you get treated.
I wonder why these cops are assholes.
Because that's the kind of respect you get, bud. None.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream.